Most people see white powder and just think flour. But in this factory, turning raw rice into premium baking flour is a high-stakes science. Today, inside the largest US facility, you won't just see milling. You'll see White treating every gram like evidence is the difference between a perfect cake and a safety recall. From the roar of the conveyors to the microscopic precision of the labs, there is no room for error here. And pay close attention to the step right before the mill bites. It's a quiet moment that decides if the whole batch is saved or spoiled. Let's go inside. One wrong harvest day, and the flour will carry a damp smell you can't erase. It starts with moisture you can't see. The combine cuts clean, no mud, no straw sneaking in, and that breathable tarp on the truck? Not for shade. It's there to stop trapped heat from quietly cooking the grain before the journey even begins. This isn't just a drive. A few jolts can crack grains, raise fine dust, and age the load by the minute. So they log departure and arrival like evidence. One splash of rain under the tarp can create a wet pocket, and that pocket is how mold starts winning without making noise. The gate doesn't open for trust. It opens for proof. Cameras stamp the plate, the time, the weight. Documents must match, region, harvest day, lot code, perfectly. And until sampling clears it, no dumping, because one wrong lot here can infect everything downstream.
Confirm alignment complete. Probe engaging at point 1.
Sample wrong, and you're gambling. So they probe multiple points, multiple layers, moisture flashes, smell gets judged, trash gets screened, straw, stones, weed seeds. Then the cold decision lands: accept, quarantine, or reject, before the line ever touches it. They switch on dust extraction before the truck opens, like giving the plant its lungs. Paddy pours into the pit. Screens catch big junk. Magnets grab metal. Sieves shake. Airflow strips light trash. Cyclones trap dust. One rule: nothing foreign goes further. Stone can look like grain until it hits your machines. Vibration and air expose the weight difference and push stones out. Loud and final. More magnets, metal traps, mid-line samples, logs, because this is where a batch proves it's safe to mill. Too wet and you crack it with heat. Too dry and you invite dust and imbalance. Tempering is the dangerous quiet. Equalize moisture without creating hot spots. Sensors watch. Fan cycle. One hidden warm pocket can turn a bend into a mold problem over. A silo is a time test. Mix lots and traceability dies. Let grain sit and risk grows. Aeration holds temperature. FIFO pushes older lots out first. And a small test discharge checks flow, because one choke can stop the whole plant. Two rubber rolls strip husk fast, clean power. Tight control. Husk flies into collection like a pale storm. Separators pull out stubborn unhusked grains and loop them back. Pressure is everything. Too hard breaks rice. Too soft leaves husk.
A quick sample is pulled for the consistency check, examining kernel uniformity and dryness before being returned via the sealed funnel.
Whitening isn't beauty, it's balance. Remove bran without overheating the grain or killing aroma. Cyclones pull bran dust away. Whiteness gets measured on the spot. Broken grains get graded out. And just when it looks perfect, the eyes are waiting.
Were the procedures you observed clean and safe? Yes, comment 1. No, comment 2.
Cameras scan each grain. Air jets fire like reflex, dark, yellow, defective, gone. But the real battle is the setting. Too strict wastes good rice. Too loose lets faults through. Then metal checks again, because once you grind, mistakes Here, danger turns invisible. Fine flour heats fast, dusts easily, clumps if moisture drifts. The mill sound must stay smooth, growl means overload. Sifters judge the powder in layers. And metal detection is the hard stop. If it alarms, the lot locks.
The gentle low-temp flour drying option. If moisture is high, flour passes through a sealed conditioning module with warm air.
good flour must behave, not just look fine. Blenders unify texture and moisture. Then it's re-sifted till it falls like snow. A spiral mixer spins a test dough, and the truth shows in stretch. Rise. Crumb. One slice decides if it's baking grade.
Spinning dough for bread.
Seals can't breathe. Dosing can't drift. Batch codes can't be wrong. Post-pack checks catch what humans miss. Pallets get wrapped and tracked. And the dry store stays guarded from heat, humidity, and pests. Because one weak point can ruin a clean batch. At the shelf, the customer sees only a bag, but behind it is a chain of checks that never blink. Scan, store, FIFO, face forward. They won't hear the mills or see stones rejected, yet they'll feel it in the loaf, clean aroma. Strong rise, calm trust. In the end, this journey isn't about rice. It's about discipline. One careless harvest day, one wet pocket under a tarp, one stone that slips past a sieve, small mistakes that don't look dramatic until they ruin everything quietly. What you've just seen is a chain of decisions, each one protecting the next. Moisture controlled, impurities removed, heat kept in check, traceability locked tight. Because real quality isn't added at the end, it's defended, step by step, long before the flour ever reaches your hands.
Thank you for watching the video, and please subscribe to my channel. And what production process would you like to see next?